And after I graduate there, I plan on trying to find a job here. But
I'm all for him looking for his way. So that's why I'm interested in the country, because I think there's something here that attracts him.
Okay.
And too much. That's one thing that I find insane is the commercial aspect of Japan.
Hi.
hello,
So can I have your name, please?
I am Cynthia Lira.
I am Pedro. I'm her son.
Okay, nice to meet you. So where are you guys from?
We're from Brazil.
Okay, so is this the first time visit Japan?
Yeah, this is actually our second time together. We first came here in 2016. We came to Kyoto.
But he lives here.
Oh, okay,
I
you
live here
live
now.
here.
I've been living here for the last 3 years.
Oh, okay, 3 years.
I haven't seen him in
Okay.
3 years.
So you live in. So you visit him.
Yes,
Okay, so how long will you stay? Or
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So you spend New Year's Day with him.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, we're going up Sakao-san Yeah.
Okay, on New Year's Day.
for New Year's Day. Yeah.
Okay, wow,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good. So you, where do you live?
I live in Tamashi.
Yeah,
We're just kind of walking around.
Oh,
We came to see the
walking
Kamakura statue, the
Ah.
Buddha statue.
Okay.
So far, we've only been to the statue, and we were looking for a place because my mom wanted to see Fuji, and we were looking for a
okay.
Can you
place.
see Fuji from here?
Yeah, I think over
At the
there,
end, it might
or-
be.
Yeah,
Not
I
sure
hope
it's
so.
gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what kind of things that you want to do in your free time in Japan?
I'm just happy to be walking around with him.
Ah,
I'm really
okay.
glad. I really like riding the subway and just looking at the locals and
Okay.
try to get a feel for what it's like here.
Mm.
I find it a very interesting country.
Oh, okay.
I've been living here for 3 years, so
Mm.
this touristy kind of energy already kind of washed away already. So I'm just living my life here, going to the
Oh.
supermarket and
Ah,
trying to live
okay.
life as normal Japanese people do.
So, will you settle here or? to
No,
your-
I'm studying at a technical school, a semongakuko,
Mhm.
and after I graduate there, I plan on trying to find a job here, but
Mhm.
that's been hard so far.
Oh, okay.
I'm all for him looking for his way.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm interested in the country, because I think there's something here that attracts
Wow.
him.
So, what was your first impression in Japan?
My very first impression of Japan, and it was the same in Kyoto, is the silence.
silence.
It's beautiful.
Oh, really?
You know, it's a quiet.
It's not
I'm
in your
from-
country.
No, I'm from Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
I live in Ipanema.
Okay.
So it's like
But which one do you like? You can enjoy.
I like both.
Yeah,
I like
think so.
both, but
Yeah.
there's something that is very peaceful about the quietness.
Mm.
There's something that feels steady.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
it's very noticeable for me.
Mhm. So you can enjoy both
Yes.
of them. Yeah. Okay. So what was the surprising things for you? Are there any surprising things for you?
Well, surprising things, there were a lot of
Mm.
surprising things, mostly cultural differences, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah.
I've had some cultural shocks since
Mm.
coming here.
Right.
For example, do you have time? I have a little story maybe
Yeah,
to tell.
Of course.
When I got here
Mhm.
3 years ago,
Mm.
I was kind of going from a hotel to where I was going to stay permanently,
Mhm.
and we couldn't let our luggage near the Airbnb, or else it would block the
Oh,
passage.
okay.
So we went to a local parking spot,
Okay.
and while we were waiting the bus, it would
Mhm.
take. It was a big group, like 20 people,
Mhm.
something. We were waiting the bus that would stop around there.
Mhm.
But the owner of the parking spot
Mhm.
came to us and said we couldn't stop there because this was a place for cars. And then
Oh.
we offered, okay, but maybe we can pay the same as if there were a car
Okay.
here.
Mhm.
And he said, no, this is a space for cars. You can't stay here.
Okay.
You have to move. If you don't move, you're going to call the police.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, but we're just here for like 5 minutes. No, you have to go now, kind of thing. This kind of straight thinking of the Japanese people, little flexibility, was kind of a cultural shock
Yeah,
for me.
too strict or
Yeah.
something. Sometimes it's too strict for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess the food was also kind of different because
Mhm.
food in Brazil and food here in Japan is pretty different.
Okay.
Also, another thing that's really hard for me here, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, Okay.
As a vegetarian, it's kind of hard to find places to eat out.
Yeah.
I mostly cook.
Mhm.
Well, I can't call it exactly cooking. It's more like for survival. So,
So you can eat.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about convenience store? Have you been to convenience store?
Yes,
in
it's
Japan?
it's a lifesaver.
Mm.
You know, for me as a
Lifesaver.
foreigner who doesn't speak anything, it's
Ah.
definitely a place where I know I'm gonna find my way around in
Mm.
some way.
Yeah.
So if I'm a little bit tired, that's where I'm gonna go for it. You know,
Same as me.
to get yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm staying at an Airbnb, so I'm one station away from him.
Okay.
So I really like that because he lives in a really small place and I'm his
Okay.
mom and I understand.
Oh.
I need my space, he needs his. I want to keep the relationship.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So, is it popular in your country to visit Japan?
yes, very.
Oh, okay.
I think Brazil has the biggest Japanese population outside of Japan, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mostly, there is a place in the city of São Paulo, which is called Liberdade. Well, if you translate it to English, it's like a place called Freedom. Japanese kind of concentrate there. So most of people that come to Japan here from Brazil are mostly from São Paulo.
Okay, so how long does it take from there to
Literally, it's 22 hours flight,
22?
22 flying,
Right.
and then another 8 hours waiting between one airport and another. So it's
Ah,
about
okay.
30 hours.
It's
So
at
is
least
it-
30 hours trip.
Okay, so do you need transfer or
Oh, yeah.
a transfer?
You don't fly straight.
You don't. Okay. Well, it's such a long time.
Very
trip.
long. Very
okay.
long.
That's why in 3 years I haven't been able to go back.
Okay. So if you want to go back, what kind of souvenir do you want to buy? Ooh.
Well, I guess my mom can answer this better because she's doing this souvenir kind of
Okay.
buying right now. What did you buy for?
I love the bells. I love the bells.
Okay.
And the Daruma
Daruma,
dolls, the
uh-huh.
Daruma dolls,
Yeah.
and the temple, you know, protection from the temples, the different protections.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Omamori.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The really cultural things. So what about yourself?
I love Japanese tools,
Okay.
scissors,
Okay. Where did you get? Where did
hands,
you get?
hands.
In Shinjuku or something?
We went a
I
lot.
went to the Shibuya one.
Shibuya one. Oh, okay. Big one.
Too much. That's one thing that I find insane. Is the commercial aspect of Japan. I was not aware of it. I did not see that in Kyoto,
Oh,
and it is so strong in when I went to Shibuya. It was like
yeah.
too much.
Yeah, as a tourist that we went to. Well, I live in Tokyo, and then going to Kyoto is that definitely Kyoto is more like a traditional city,
Okay,
traditional place,
more-
full of temples
Yeah.
and things.
Are there any difficulties staying or living?
Many difficulties.
Oh, even you.
Many difficulties. I think for my mom it's easier because I'm here kind of protecting her from the hard stuff. Mostly because I know Japanese, she doesn't know much.
Yeah.
So when she needs something, I mean to buy something or to go somewhere, I look at the maps and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So with me, we don't have much of a language barrier, but we still have even though I know Japanese, the communication style is still pretty different.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard. I have a hard time communicating with my teachers back at school sometimes.
Oh, okay. So teacher is Japanese.
Japanese.
Oh, okay. So the class is in Japanese.
Yes, all in Japanese.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
He
good.
does
Wow.
chemistry reports
Wow.
in Japanese.
Wow.
I,
Not
know,
for me.
I
No,
know.
for me.
I study oyo seibutsu.
Oh, すごい.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I study oyo seibutsu at a semon gakko,
Oh.
and I intended to go to a how can I say this? Well, the medical part of industry, to not pharmaceutical, but kind of close to that.
So you will get job.
Yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay. So where will you go after this interview?
We're gonna try to get that view from Fuji,
yeah, okay,
from
Fuji,
down.
Okay.
After the Fuji, we still haven't kind of decided it, but soon enough, I guess the sun's coming down, so we might stay a little longer and just, I guess, head back.
Okay. Thank you for joining
Thank
me.
you. ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。